You're gonna feel back to normal in no time. Here, have some food.
I'm not hungry.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're looking at where the cast of Family Guy is now in their careers compared to where they were when the series first began in 1999. We'll be focusing on cast members who are still with us, though we dearly miss treasures like Adam West and Carrie Fisher.
Mr. Griffin, we have different rules here. For starters, no drinking. Period.
Number 10, Phil LaMarr, Various. Phil LaMarr is no stranger to the limelight.
How are you beating the heat, Ollie? Swimming hole!
Before joining the cast, he already had a consistent career as a character actor. He appeared in several movies and TV shows such as Pulp Fiction and Mad TV. However, he found his niche when he started voice acting in the late 1990s. On Family Guy, he instantly made a mark for himself by voicing two of the more underrated characters on the show, Ollie Williams and Judge Dignified Q Blackman.
Mr. Griffin, I think your words have touched us all. I'm sentencing you to 24 months in prison.
Around this time, he also started voicing Hermes on Futurama, whom he still plays in the 2023 revival. Outside of television, he has appeared in huge franchises across the entertainment industry, from The Incredibles to Mortal Kombat.
You want me to uncrush?
Number 9, Drew Barrymore, Various. Drew Barrymore has had a vast career, spanning decades. She's dabbled in pretty much every area of Hollywood, from traditional acting to voice acting to directing.
Damn, I hate to fly.
She made her first film appearance at only 5 years old and then found mainstream success after starring in E.T. the Extraterrestrial at 7. By the time she was cast, she had starred in several more acclaimed movies. On the show, she portrayed a few minor roles, but is most known for playing Jillian, Brian's ditzy but lovable on-again, off-again girlfriend.
Oh my God, Brian! I was watching something on TV about this guy named Hitler. Somebody should stop him.
While the character hasn't had a speaking role since 2013, that certainly hasn't slowed her down. Barrymore has several successful business ventures, most recently becoming a talk show host.
Everybody does it.
Yeah.
Everybody does
And if you're not doing it, that's an angry person.
Number 8, Mike Henry, Various. This program may have been Mike Henry's big break, but his work on the show has made him a staple in the profession. He has voiced some of the most recognizable side characters, such as Herbert, Consuela, and Bruce.
I definitely need a breath freshener. Ooh, but that's gonna give me 11 items.
That's fine.
No. Rules is rules.
He was also the voice of Cleveland Brown until 2020, when he made the decision to step back from that role. However, this has allowed the other characters he plays to shine. He has remained loyal to McFarlane throughout his career.
Well, I guess I'll get started.
You know, if you get sweaty and want to take your shirt off, that'd be just fine.
He portrayed several characters in The Cleveland Show and currently plays Dan in The Orville. He's even starred in some of Seth's films. It's clear his passion lies in voice acting, and we can only hope that he'll continue to voice these iconic characters.
Hola?
Yes, could you please put Brian back on?
No, doggy afuera.
You're the new housekeeper, aren't you?
Number 7, Jennifer Tilly, Bonnie Swanson. Jennifer Tilly is a true jack of all trades.
Yeah, I don't want to bring a new baby into the world with him running around.
Okay, first of all, Bonnie, you've been pregnant for like 6 years, all right? Either have the baby or don't.
She received an Academy Award nomination for her role in Bullets Over Broadway, which showcased her talents as an actor. She continued to act throughout the 90s and found immense success portraying Tiffany in the Child's Play film series. Tilly has been voicing Bonnie on the show since its beginning, but she still has time for other projects. She has worked on several high-profile animated films such as Monsters, Inc.
Googly Bear!
Happy birthday.
Oh, Googly Woogly, you remembered! Hey, Sully Wully.
She has also received praise for her work on Broadway. Outside of her acting career, Tilly is an accomplished poker player. She won several events across the 2000s and was even nominated for a Lifetime Achievement Award in the sport in 2014.
Oh my God, that was so much fun.
Number 6, Lori Allen, Diane Simmons. Before being cast as reporter-turned-murderer Diane Simmons, Lori Allen had already made a name for herself in voice acting.
Very clever, Lois. You shouldn't have stopped to say hi to me. You would have lived longer.
God, why do I ever try to be friends with other women?
Throughout the 1990s, she was steadily working on several shows, including The Fantastic Four, Hey Arnold, and Animaniacs. However, being cast as the animated journalist allowed her career to expand even further. She has portrayed Pearl on SpongeBob SquarePants since the show's first season and has appeared as the character in the subsequent movies and television shows.
Boy, do I love high school. You know what? Someday we're going to remember all this and we're going to look back and say, remember?
She has also voiced smaller characters in several animated films, including large franchises like Despicable Me and Toy Story. She was rewarded for her work as a voice actress in 2014, cementing herself as an icon of the craft.
James Woods promised to introduce me to Dan Rather, but instead, he introduced me to Danny Bonaducci.
Number 5. Patrick Warburton, Joe Swanson. Patrick Warburton first got a taste of fame after his recurring role as David Puddy on Seinfeld. Since then, his career has skyrocketed.
So what do you think?
What is that?
I painted my face.
While he has had his fair share of on-screen roles, many of his fans know him for his animated roles and distinctive voice. Besides playing Joe Swanson, he has also starred in cult classics such as The Emperor's New Groove, where he made an instant splash playing Kronk.
So how does that work with you being fired and all?
He has lent his voice to 3D animated films like The Bee Movie and Open Season. He even starred as Lemony Snicket in Netflix's adaptation of a series of unfortunate events. It's clear he hasn't just made an impact on the show, his career has had a lasting effect across generations.
Boy, if this is what we get, imagine what the military has. What? It's a perfectly reasonable comment.
Number 4. Mila Kunis, Meg Griffin. Mila Kunis is such an established actor, it's hard to believe this was one of her first opportunities.
You guys, I've tried everything, but it's hopeless.
While she had already secured a role as Jackie on that 70s show, she still wasn't too well known.
Yeah, but it would have been our first time at a prom.
She auditioned for the role of Meg after the original actress Lacey Chabert had to step down due to other conflicts. The rest is history. Mila's career exploded and she starred in a variety of projects. She received acclaim for her roles in Forgetting Sarah Marshall and Black Swan.
Hey, it's you. I don't think we ever officially met. I'm Lily.
Most recently, she produced and starred in a Netflix film, which has been considered some of her best work. She is also philanthropic and has donated to several charities along with starting her own. However, in 2023, her support for that 70s show castmate Danny Masterson during his sexual assault trial did result in controversy for Kunis and husband Ashton Kutcher. Number 3. Seth Green, Various. Before being cast as Chris, Seth Green had proven himself to be a successful comedic actor.
Good day, Mr. Kubrick. My name is Chris Griffin.
He was a child star and had a string of impressive roles throughout the 1980s. He acted in a diverse range of genres, from horror to comedy.
I haven't seen you my whole life, and now you come back and just expect a relationship? I hate you.
Some of his most notable work from this period includes the Austin Powers franchise and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Since joining the show, Green has continued to voice act. He played Howard the Duck in the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise and has also portrayed the character in other Marvel shows. He is heavily involved in Robot Chicken, which he helped create. He has even begun to write longer scripts, releasing his first feature film, Changeland, in 2019.
It's so weird you're both smiling when you say that.
Number 2. Alex Borstein, Various. Unlike most of the cast, Alex Borstein got her start behind the scenes.
No, I'm a talent manager. I'm Midge Maisel's manager. I'm Dick Gregory's manager. I'm Phyllis Diller's manager. I'm Eartha Kitt's manager. I'm a lot of people's manager.
She wrote for popular animated franchises, her most famous being Pinky and the Brain. She started acting in 1997 and soon afterwards was cast as Lois.
Oh, that's a great idea, Brian. Maybe you could join PETA.
Join me for what?
No, PETA, the organization.
What organization?
PETA.
What?
PETA is an acronym, PETA.
She continued to act throughout the 2000s and 2010s, taking on a multitude of roles in various mediums. In the late 2010s, she started to receive more acclaim. She starred in Getting On, an HBO series that received praise from critics and fans. She has also won 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for her work on The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Her career has been on an upward trajectory, and we can't wait to see what she does next.
Oh, look at them. When was the last time you saw the kids play together like this, huh?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Seth MacFarlane. Various. The man, the myth, the legend. Seth MacFarlane got his start working for Hanna-Barbera, but found success after Family Guy premiered.
You could make a box fort. See, here's a box. You could pretend it's a fort. Actually, that sounds like fun. I want this. I'm king in here.
He then went on to create several other popular shows, such as American Dad and The Cleveland Show. He branched out into live-action roles with his work on The Orville, which he also created.
Had some personal stuff that's been going on. It's not really worth going into. Can I have one of these mints?
Those are marbles.
He quickly proved that television wasn't the only frontier for him. He's written and starred in several feature films, with the Ted franchise being his most popular. As if that wasn't enough, he also has a thriving music career. He has released 7 albums and is even featured on a Logic song.
Every day is the only day.
There's no telling where Seth's career will go next, but it's clear he has the golden touch. Which cast member voices your favorite character? Let us know in the comments below.
And now back to Action News 5. Our top story tonight, when toys attack. Quite a situation we've got here, Tom.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.